on TMZ.
The Rock had to do some serious eyebrow batting because he got stopped by the fuzz.
He was pulled over and he did get a ticket, but the cop seems like he has no idea who The Rock is.
Does he have to show his ID?
Yeah, he did.
This happened on Hollywood Boulevard, right? I wanted him to point to his star.
Yeah. Oh, there's my ID. Senator Mark Kelly says whoever goes to the Oval Office after Donald Trump is gonna have to strip off all that tacky gold paint.
And restore some dignity to the office.
If I were running for president, I would make that part of my campaign. I'm bringing the White House back.
Make the White House white again. Yeah.
Make the White House white again. Great.
I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna work on the slogan a little bit.
Britney Spears is out of rehab and kicking her feet up.
I think her lawyer said we have a DUI, and she said, okay, I'll go to rehab. Apparently, they have plea bargained this, and this may turn into a wet reckless, which Brendan was calling a wet and reckless, which is something a stripper does.
Yeah. Exciting episode of Jeopardy! Our very own Derek was on.
Derek Kaufman.
Derek? How did it go?
I had a rough night. What is Dublin?
No.
What's a brouhaha?
No. Hoosiers and Rams. No.
Can I be honest with you? I watched Ken Jennings talk to you.
Your favorite film franchise is?
Rocky.
I thought, what the hell? He didn't mention TMZ. And then I thought, thank God.
And now, while the whole world buys tickets to The Rock's movies, The Rock gets a ticket of his own.
So not even The Rock is above the law. He was out and about in Hollywood supporting his friend Emily Blunt yesterday for her Walk of Fame star ceremony. Shortly after the event ended, though, he was caught up in a gas station, pulled over by a motorcycle cop.
Was it for the tooth fairy?
It was for tint.
Really? For the color of his skin? It's 2026 and we're still... Oh, you mean tinted windows. Yeah, those look pretty dark.
And he did get a ticket.
Does he have to show his ID?
Yeah, he did.
He gets out of the car and goes in the back seat to go get his ID.
The cop seems like he has no idea who The Rock is.
The Rock is the most famous person in the world.
There's nobody who doesn't know The Rock.
There are some people that just don't.
The only way you don't know who The Rock is if you're living under one.
I'm seeing him with glasses. That's not The Rock to me necessarily.
You don't know when Superman is Clark Kent and he has his glasses on?
To be fair, no one in the movies ever does.
What's the conversation?
License and registration?
I gotta write you a ticket. I might have let you go, but there's a guy over here recording it.
I love the Moana.
Probably all of those.
I once got a ticket, and the guy's telling me, my wife really likes your show, but I'm giving you a ticket anyway.
You sure that was a real cop? Sorry about the ticket, Rock. We'll get a GoFundMe started.
The Taylor Swift website yesterday got fans freaking out because they posted a new countdown clock, but then it was immediately gone. They took it down and went back to her old life as a showgirl, and everyone was like, what is it? And everyone thinks that she's going to have a song in the new Toy Story 5 movie. Because if you've seen the cover of Toy Story 5, it's the same clouds and everything that is it.
Wait a minute, so she posts this and then takes it down?
Somebody got fired.
No, she did it on purpose.
As someone who's not a Swiftie, I'm just asking. She seems like so polished. It doesn't seem like accidents happen in her orbit.
She's not one to be like, let's tease the fans and put a countdown clock and then remove it. That's not her. She'll leave it up and then reveal something.
And when we saw her earlier, she was wearing the same blue and yellow.
Wait a minute, do you think it's that intentional?
Yes, I do think it's that intentional.
She loves Easter eggs. Yeah.
And I think she's going for an Oscar she can get for Best Song.
This movie comes out June 19th,
Yes.
and if her song comes out then, she could have a #1 hit during her wedding.
The movie releases on Juneteenth?
It's fine. Black people love Toy Story. It's fine. We're fine. We're fine.
Sydney Sweeney and Scooter Braun just made their relationship Instagram official, which means...
I'm pretty sure they're getting married.
We were gonna say they're having such a good time they want to share it with the world, but sure, next step is obviously walking down the aisle.
So she posted
a carousel of photos from their weekend at Stagecoach. Like 10 of the 18 photos are them. Like they're like a full-blown couple, bro.
I've been telling you this.
Yep, and even though there's a big age difference, because Sid's 28 and Scooter's 44.
It's 16 years.
Yes, thanks. There's no way we could have gotten that on our own. But they're having the best time ever. Singing karaoke, photo booth, and an OMG couples boot shot. This is so serious.
If I had to bet, I would bet they're getting married.
I would too. And I would say within a year. But is that a good decision?
Yeah. Great decision. Really, really great decision. And look, Scooty's already practicing carrying her over the threshold.
They have fun. They really have fun.
Well, yeah, he's got to go back to being like young guy again. Yeah. Like he was just dad of like kids. Now he's young guy at Stagecoach.
So young, he's doing the classic frat boy shoulder move.
There's nothing wrong with the shoulder move.
Devin, you would never do that.
Oh, I was the biggest shoulder guy.
You would do that at 45?
My back would probably go out, but...
Your back would go out with those cannons on top, dude.
Yeah.
You can't hold up weapons like that anymore at 45.
He can only do a nice light handhold now. See you at the altar, you two.
Having some fun with somebody I hope he knows.
Lil Boosie was sitting courtside for the Knicks and the Hawks playoff game. It was important.
Oh my God, I saw the score.
Insane. So not only do they get their asses absolutely kicked, but Lil Boosie got hurt on the sideline. Knicks superstar Jalen Brunson is going for a loose ball, and he slams into Boosie, and he hits him, and Boosie's on the ground, like, writhing in pain. I think he was joking.
They say the Hawks are cursed ever since they canceled Magic City.
Cancel Magic City night.
The good news
Magic
is
City curse.
The good news is all the fans could hit Magic City early last night.
That's interesting.
Yeah, Boosie also was going to leave early. Boosie was like, I'm out of here.
What they should have done is they should have brought strippers out in the second half. Seriously, that would have been awesome, right?
You know, I think every president, is going to leave their mark. Some choose policy and some choose paint.
That's Senator Mark Kelly commenting on the many golden gewgaws that now adorn President Trump's Oval Office. And it's safe to say the senator's not a fan.
I imagine anybody who replaces Donald Trump is going to immediately rip all that crap off the wall and restore some dignity to the office.
Yeah. Initially, he's sort of like hesitant to talk about it, but then he's like, yeah, it's just tacky.
I don't think it's real gold.
No, not real gold.
I think you buy that stuff from like Hobby Lobby and then you spray paint it gold.
I love he said Hobby Lobby. I love he said Hobby Lobby.
But Senator Kelly has issues with the gold that go beyond the fact that the Oval Office now resembles the palace of a 17th century French monarch.
I've got constituents that can't afford to put gas in their car to go to work. And this president is focused on how many square feet of the Oval Office could be covered in gold crap. And then an arch and a ballroom and all this other stuff that doesn't matter to the American people.
Yes, we definitely know where Senator Kelly stands on Trump's love of sweet, sweet gold.
I just love that question.
Is it because you came up with the question?
Yes.
Yeah. It was just brilliant, Charles.
Absolutely brilliant.
And maybe the gold thing will come up in the 2028 election.
I swear to God, if I were running for president, I would make that part of my campaign.
What?
I'm bringing the White House back.
Yeah, you're gonna be white again. Make the White House white again.
White power.
Yeah, we're still workshopping the slogan. We'll keep you posted. Thanks, Senator Kelly.
Take care.
Here we are, another TMZ, baby.
We got comedian Godfrey out in Los Angeles, and we decided to do a little trivia with him. It was actually a question that was on Jeopardy last night.
There's 2 Gene Hackman movies that were also nicknames of 2 college championship teams.
Okay.
What are the names of the 2 movies?
Hoosiers.
Hoosiers is one.
So they're Gene Hackman movies and their college football team.
What do I know?
I love Gene Hackman and Denzel on that. It's Crimson Tide, it's the Alabama. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide.
That's an easy one, especially if you're a big sports fan.
And like movies.
And you like movies. You think you would nail that.
Now let's go to Jeopardy. Let's see how the Jeopardy contestants answered. Derek, how did it go?
He wrote, what are Hoosiers and Rams? You're half right.
It's like most things, like half of what you say is right.
Can I be brutally honest with you?
I would have preferred you soften it.
When I watched, I thought, what the hell?
Yeah,
he didn't mention
exactly.
TMZ. Not a single shout out. And then I thought, thank God.
Dropping you down to $100.
Coming up.
Britney Spears is out of rehab.
How long was she there?
About 3 weeks.
It may have been a lot less. People close to Britney told us they were hoping she'd be there 90 days. And if she's there like 17 days, this is bad.
Plus,
Pavel Talenkin and David Borenstein won the Oscar this year for Best Documentary Feature. Talenkin's Oscar went missing.
Why is he traveling around with his Oscar?
This director brings it to showings to let people hold.
I mean, no offense, it's not like the moon rock.
What?
TMZ, online and on your phone 24/7. Coming up.
Klay Thompson is speaking out on his breakup with Meg Thee Stallion.
God, feels good to be back.
Toasted his coffee in the camera, like he just seems like he doesn't care.
Be right back. That is Britney Spears' foot. Behind that foot, Britney Spears. And behind her, rehab, because she checked the hell out following her arrest for DUI.
Britney Spears is out of rehab and kicking her feet up, being chauffeured in Westlake Village and Calabasas. She apparently checked out of rehab on Wednesday.
And that's one day before she was officially charged with misdemeanor DUI for her arrest back in March.
Black sedan, erratic braking, swerving, and driving with no taillight.
Dispatcher almost sounded impressed with how dumb that was.
How long was she there?
About 3 weeks.
Yeah, a little less, and it may have been a lot less. This is bad because people close to Britney told us they were hoping she'd be there 90 days. That's her history. Remember, she's always bailed from rehab.
Yeah, she's gone to rehab for a day and then checked herself out.
So what happened in this case? What we're told is the DA's office plans to offer Britney what's known as a wet reckless. That's where you got a first-time DUI offender, there was no crash, no injuries, and the defendant's willing to go into treatment. You're looking at probation.
I think her lawyer said, you gotta go to rehab, you have a DUI. She didn't want to go to jail, and she said, okay, I'll go to rehab. My guess is that once she heard it was gonna be a wet reckless, she bailed from rehab.
Well, that's her call. On the upside, she's letting someone else do the driving, and hey, we all learned a new term, wet reckless.
Which Brendan was calling a wet and reckless, which is something a stripper does.
Enjoy your weekend, Britt. Try to take it easy out there.
God, feels good to be back.
Klay Thompson is speaking out on his breakup with Meg Thee Stallion. Basically, he went on live, finally, for the first time since the news broke, and he was listening to music, basically making it seem like he's not fazed by this breakup.
This is my jam right here, boys. Come on.
Toasted his coffee in the camera, like he just seems like he doesn't care.
But you know what? That is so typical of a man who is like childish and has not matured. They pretend right after the breakup, oh, I don't need her, I don't care, I've got bitches and hoes or whatever. And then,
Hell yeah, hell yeah, by the way, hell yeah.
Clock it, Charlie.
Down the
Clock it,
line,
Charlie.
they are staying up at night thinking about that woman.
This is just code that he's really hurt. The minute this is just code, he's really hurt.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Yeah, Harvey, what kind of man takes his coffee and like cheers it into the camera screen?
The kind of man who's weeping into 3 strippers right now.
Russia, the USA, Germany, all embroiled in a case of international intrigue and mystery centered around the smallest man in the entire world. No, not him. Him.
Pavel Talenkin and David Borenstein, they co-directed a movie and won the Oscar this year for Best Documentary Feature called Mr. Nobody Against Putin.
Recently, Pavel was boarding a flight from New York to Germany and brought his Oscar on as a carry-on.
The TSA considered it a weapon, so they said that he had to check it. The TSA made him put it in a box and They put it at the bottom of the plane.
But the Oscar never arrived, and all Pavel got was a missing baggage ticket. So the question, what happened to the Oscar? Or should we say, Oscar?
He did do an anti-Putin movie. It could be a Russian agent, not a TSA agent.
Perhaps Putin himself stepped in, and well, bye-bye, comrade.
If you're doing an anti-Putin movie and you're going to Europe with what Putin does, you don't want to show that Oscar.
No, he was going to Germany, wasn't he?
Putin has poisoned people in Germany. He's poisoned people all over the place.
He is like the Where's Waldo of poison. Thankfully, Lufthansa has since located the Oscar and will be returning it to Pavel. But why did the dude bring it on the flight in the first place? Just to show it off?
A long time ago, I went to temple, and the rabbi said, does anybody in here have a mitzvah they want to share? A mitzvah is good fortune. And all of a sudden, Five-ish Finkel stands up. He starts waving the Emmy that he won. And it's like, you brought an Emmy to temple?
Now that's a shiksa if we've ever seen one. It's really not funny that Putin is poisoning people like gophers. Do svidanya, everyone!
So Sierra Miller from Summer House is showing that she is unfazed and moving on from this whole Summer House drama.
Thank God.
We got
You
some
can't say you're
video.
unfazed after like 3 weeks of crying about it.
No, that's not a long time of crying. I've done way more.
What happened to her was pretty rough. We obtained some videos of her dancing, laughing at Cultured Cult 100 event in Manhattan, and she looks incredible.
This is so lame.
I had to stare for a second because I couldn't tell if she was wearing underwear.
Wait. Hold on. Pass it over. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, for sure. You can tell right away.
Yeah, underwear. Devin underwear. You see the line right there, yeah.
Question.
Oh, no.
Did she go home and cry?
I don't know if you know this, but it's okay to feel emotions for a while.
I get it, but what I'm saying is, it's the best thing that ever happened to her.
I literally read a study. It said it takes 15 months to get over someone that you truly love.
Who was it written by?
Yeah, that's a woman. Klay Thompson wrote a different book. It took about 3 days.
Be a man.
Coming up.
Streamer Neon bought Alabama Barker a Birkin bag.
Oh my God!
How much is a Birkin bag?
Like $30,000.
Are you serious? I'm gonna throw up.
Streamer Neon bought Alabama Barker a Birkin bag.
Oh my
How much is a Birkin bag?
Like $30,000. This one's like a baby blue Birkin bag.
This is ridiculous, guys.
I just feel like she's not gonna appreciate it because she has everything she's ever wanted.
It's like, oh, I got another Birkin bag. That's great, thank you.
She'll add it to her collection.
Yeah.
Then they're sitting on the couch, she's unwrapping it, and her little dog comes by and steps on it. They freak out over she's really obsessed.
So if something happened in the house where they have to evacuate and they can take one thing, do you take the bag or the dog?
You take the bag.
Over the dog.
The dog has legs, the purse doesn't. The dog can get out, the purse can't. Evolution. Who's that guy? Charles Darwin?
Charles Darwin? Charles Darwin? And you just won the Darwin Award.
It's okay. He's not okay right now, so we'll just give him a second.
Okay.
Coming up.
Hillary Duff has a new title, commencement speaker. She just gave the commencement speech at Northeastern University, and people were losing their minds. They were making videos with her singing What Dreams Are Made Of.
She sang her commencement.
Well, I mean, they were singing together. Hillary Duff has a new title, commencement speaker. So she just gave the commencement speech at Northeastern University at Fenway Park, and people were losing their minds. They were making videos with her singing What Dreams Are Made Of.
She sang her commencement.
Well, I mean, they were singing together after the speech. So she spoke for 10 minutes.
If you can hug your parents, your parental figures, your pillars, your mentors, text them back every now and then. You are their success.
Half of her speech was shouting out the parents in the audience.
Oh, God.
Oh my God, Harvey, why do you make that noise?
It's tell me something inspirational.
That was one commencement speech happening. Also, Sarah Blakely posted that she's giving this speech today.
Tell her I'd like to hear.
Why?
Why? You love Spanx?
Well, no, because she's a successful businesswoman. She's got a really
Very inspiring.
Successful businesswoman.
Hillary's an actress, singer.
You're a Hillary Duff hater.
If the big thing is she's singing a song and then she's saying be a parent, it's like a fortune cookie.
Herbie, have you ever given a commencement speech?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was. I definitely was asked. I don't remember if I given one.
Charles, have you ever done a commencement at all?